Hello. Who would like to learn some ways to save some money? Alright. Well, whether for convenience or a specific purpose or bills, saving money is a good thing to practice. Usually it takes about 21 days to form a habit. So what I would recommend trying is actually for about 3 weeks or so, is just putting money away to see how much you can save. For instance, whenever I first got a job, I started putting money away in just a simple coffee can and seeing how much I could accumulate between paychecks of, how much money I would be able to save. All the things that I have learned about just putting money in a jar is that you really have to hold yourself accountable for that money. All the time, like between paychecks, I would try, and go in and reach for my money that I have saved. And by the time I get to my paycheck, I don't have any money saved up and I'm just spending money again from another paycheck. Usually whenever we set goals for our money, we tend to spend it less. So setting a specific goal or purpose that you'd like to put that money on, perhaps a tattoo or a car or, like I was saying earlier, a specific bill, we're less likely to spend that money. That purpose is tied to your emotions, so if you really want something, you won't spend that money, to get that thing that you would desire. Different ways besides a jar that I figured out, basically along the years of learning to save money. One instance is the Ziploc bag method. With these Ziploc bags, I have each designated certain things, one for fast food, one for entertainment, one for going out with friends, etc., so on, whatever you may. Basically, whenever I get to the end of one bag, for instance fast food, then I won't eat any more fast food until I have the money to replenish that entire bag fully. This has helped me save money a lot, basically whenever it comes to spending money weekly or bi-weekly, depending on how you get paid or how you're able to save your money. And also, it's helped with overall expenses and helped me cut back on spending money. On to cutting off expensive habits, that's another thing that can help you save some money. I don't know if we have any smokers or people that go to a bar regularly, but if you would basically, say perhaps during that 21-day trial period of building that money-saving habit, try not to smoke or go to a bar or gamble, and use that money and save it during that 3-week time period and see how much money you could save up. If you feel like, going for a cigarette or something, don't go buy a pack, save that $7 and then, go for a walk or whatever else would satisfy your need for that. So that way you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. You're building a habit of doing something healthy and you're also building a habit of saving money. The third thing that it basically comes down to saving money, it's a lot of self-discipline and what really matters to you. One thing is, for instance, I love pizza. I pretty much eat pizza weekly throughout a month, and it's something that I do spend money on. But I did find cheaper ways to obtain this pizza. For instance, I go to Ozone's, a local pizza restaurant, and actually they have half off large pizzas on Mondays. So now I go there with my friends on Mondays, and then I'm able to get a half off a large pizza. So with that, I'm paying $10 for a pizza a week maybe, and then also I'm getting to hang out with my friends. So it balances out, you're spending less money and getting to hang out with people. Another thing that would help is don't hoard things and only buy things that you need. As stated in the article, Little Steps, 100 Great Tips for Saving Money for Those Just Getting Started, I would start out by making a list for things. If you have to go to the store or have to go out and pick up a few items, write a list. And not only should you write a list, because a lot of the times people end up picking up extra things like, oh, I forgot to put this on my list, or oh, I forgot to put this on my list. And then you ended up spending more money than intended. But once you write that list, stick to that list. While you're at home, think about it, take some time, write it out. We all think we have only a little amount of time, but we have a lot more time than we think. So if we just take the time to sit out and write down, exactly what we intend on spending or what we actually want, we could end up spending money more effectively. Um, Overall, basically, money saving comes down to making it a habit, figuring out a way that fits your personal lifestyle, and then cutting expenses that you don't need to spend money on. Basically, after those things, pretty much comes down to different ways you can save your money, or finding cheaper ways to do the things you enjoy. Through all, basically, you can make a plan and stick to it and then follow through on it. Things like saving money or any other goal, losing weight, anything else really can become a pretty good and easy habit for you to form and maintain. Thank you.